What do my gente boys coming through once again with a new video. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about the Raza. I just was done finishing watching the video or the live by Sunny from the Street Saint Loyal. And I saw them gente out there because he was over there protesting on downtown LA. So I saw all the gente out there protesting in a peaceful way, man. And I was happy to see that, man. I was happy that we have unity and that our new generations haven't forgot about the older generations or whoever is being persecuted, right? Our gente. I do understand that a lot of people couldn't show up to this protest because they have to work. And even though I think the plan was not to show up to work, it has to be understandable that people still have to pay bills, man. And sometimes we cannot afford that, you know? But regardless, man, I'm pretty sure those guys who couldn't show up, man, their thoughts and their prayers are with those people out there protesting for our gente who are being persecuted. And that's what's up, man. That's what's up. See, one thing I want to make clear is that, at least me, it's not about showing hate towards Trump. It's not about that, my boys. I do wish and hope that for those who voted for Trump, man, he comes through with the promises, Honestly, like, come on. My family lives over in the States, so, I want the best for them, So hopefully prices come down and whatever promises he did, man, they come through, right? But the thing about this is that it is standing on the Raza because they're being persecuted, right? So it's not about being against Trump, but it's being supported to our gente, showing support, not turning their backs once they we see the heat, right? Because a lot of people once they see the heat, it's like, oh shit, hold on, man, never mind. We have seen that shit many times, and right now is the time to do it, right? And I feel like a lot of platforms, a lot of people who were all for the Raza, and they talk a good one about the Raza, right? Out there saying they want to put the whole cultura on their body. They want to use the slang of the Mexicans. They want to talk in Nahuatl. They want to use or dress out. They want to listen to our music. It's like, hold on. Like now they're like, hold on. Never mind, right? And for those guys, man, you know what? I can respect your beliefs, man. But just be like this, homie. If you're just gonna turn your back on our people, but might as well go all the way, my boys. Just give your back to the gente and give the back to everything you believe in, right? I do understand that a lot of people are citizens. I do understand that. That's your country, right? And there's nothing wrong with it, But never forget where you come from. Never forget where your dad came from, where your mom came from, Don't forget that, homie, because that's your identity, right? Don't lose that. Don't lose that, man. Don't get watered down because as our generation keeps going and going and going, it gets more watered down. Always keep your customs, your costumbres, right? Your same ideas, and show support for the gente, man. Because at one point, those guys who didn't have papers, it was probably our family. And for somebody to say, okay, we came over here legally or whatever, man, I don't know, man. I'm not here to debate that. But what I'm saying is that if you're going to be with the gente, man, be with them. If not, don't half step it, right? That's what I don't respect. I do respect your belief with the Trump administration. Trust me, there's nothing hateful about this. But understand this, though. If you're not going to support our people when they're down, don't come later on to the carne asada thinking it's going to be all good, You're not invited no more, my boys. You're not invited. So that's all it is, right? That's all it is. Especially for those people who are throwing the narrative, right? That the Raza, my dad is from Zacatecas, and like, what? Say that your dad is from Michigan or something like that, Just keep it that way, you know. And I have seen people do it. I have seen people do it, and trust me, I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I mean, that's their beliefs, and just go with it. I can respect that, honestly. Uh, but one thing that is known is that whenever this administration comes through, man, it's always towards Mexicans. I don't know what Mexican did to this guy, but it's known that he has done the gente, the raza bad, and where he hires them to put in or do some kind of work, and then eventually don't pay them because of they don't have papers or whatever. Man, stuff like that was put out there on the news. I'm not gonna be uh, over here nitpicking and stuff like that, you know. But if you know, you know. If you don't know, but just keep pushing the same narrative, right? Don't half step it. But you know what? This is the times when we recognize who's the real ones, who's not, and we have to keep it real. You know, they are persecuting our gente. They're getting people who are just over there working, and that's one thing I do not agree with. You know, immigrants are a they contribute to the economy because a lot of people gave this misconception that immigrants come to the states and they get our the benefits and stuff like that. Well, for what I know, my experience is that when you go and apply for those benefits over there in California, you need to have papers. You need to have social security numbers. They're gonna do a background check on you, um, and if you're saying that the Mexicans, all the illegals are getting all those benefits, you're wrong. They do background checks. They check your social security number. They see if you're illegal or not legal, and if you're not there legit, you're not gonna get the benefits. Now they do contribute to the economy because whenever they get checks with their Mica Treca, because their social security number is supposed to be legit, but the Mica is gonna be Treca. They're gonna take away money for social security number that can never be claimed, or at least from them can never be claimed. Second, they take money for the state taxes, federal taxes, man, that they can do. I believe they do, but I don't know how it works. Usually when they do taxes, they claim them and stuff like that. But that's money that they got coming, right? It got taken away from the checks. But the whole thing of they just are over here, getting all the benefits and stuff like that. No, homie. Now, what the past Democrats, Biden did, homie, by getting all those people from Venezuela, getting all those people from Croatia, whatever. Or I think it wasn't even them, but getting all these people from different countries, that was wrong. It shouldn't be like that, man. I do not agree with that, and I do understand that a lot of people went to the States, man, and abused the benefits, man. Um, in my opinion, you cannot compare the Mexicans with the people from Venezuela because we are known to be hardworking people. And if you want to be realistic, we are the second ethnicities or apart from the indigenous that been in this land, right? Been in whatever you want to call it, California and Texas, Arizona, Nevada, right? So we were here before the whites. We were here before the blacks. But sure enough, we don't get that same recognition as everybody else, right? And everything is because things like this. And where here comes this individual, throws this narrative, and people believed it. And because, let's say, the president at one point said, I want this for Mexico. I want Mexico to do good. That makes it okay for him to slap us on the face. It does not, you know. Basically, I cannot slap something or abuse it. And then when I give him something to eat, it's going to make it okay. It's not like that. And trust me, if you have that idea, it doesn't work like that. Just think about it. Uh, so with this being said, we are out. So for all of you guys who actually are putting in work, uh, protesting, like I said, I got families, I got friends who are over there in La Marcha, and that's what's up, man. Thank you guys for showing the support to our people, man, and basically show who's the real ones, right? So with this being said, we're out. Gracias.